So we're going to start out in a quadruped position. Shoulders over the hands, hips over the knees. We're going to start out with cat-cow. Inhaling as you look to the ceiling. Exhaling as you round the back, tuck the chin and push through the hands. Just moving with your own breath. Inhaling as you arch. Exhaling as you round. Then we're going to come to a flat back and kick the right leg out to the side, rotating up on the heel and rocking back. So just pushing your butt back towards your heel. We're rocking back 5 times on each side. And then from there, we're going to thread the needle, reaching the right arm underneath the left. Bring the right ear and shoulder down to the ground and breathe into it. And then switch sides. Left hand comes under the right. Then we're going to come back up to center and press back into a child's pose. So pressing your butt back towards your heels, you're extending your arms, effectively reaching through the fingertips. Inhaling through the nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, think about letting your chest come closer to the ground. Then we'll walk our hands over to the right, as far as they'll go, and then breathe into it. Sides. Hands walk all the way over to the left hand side and breathing into it. We'll come back to center. Gonna make some more space between the knees here, opening up through the hips. We're gonna come forward, rounding through our upper back, dropping the hips, popping the chest up, shoulders back, and looking over one shoulder and the other. And then pressing back into your crowd. And then rounding forward again, dropping the hips, chest up, shoulders back, looking over one shoulder, over the other. One more time through here. And then rounding forward. Looking over one shoulder and then the other. And we're going to come back to our quadruped position. We're going to place our right hand behind our head. And we'll extend our right arm out in front of us, bringing it around to the side, flipping it palm side up, and then behind the back, and bringing it forward. We're going to bring it back and forth 5 times on each side. After 5 in each direction, we're going to sit back on our heels for some wrist circles. So clasping the hands and rotating them around in one direction. And then reversing it. Shaking it out and taking your right hand in between the shoulder blades. Your left hand grabs your head gently and pulls it in front of your left shoulder. And then switch sides. Left hand reaches between the shoulder blades. Right hand grabs the head and gently pulls it in front of the right shoulder. You're going to take your right hand and you're going to wrap it around your back, palm facing out. Grabbing your head with your left hand, gently pull the ear straight over to the shoulder. And then switch sides. The left hand comes behind the back and the right hand grabs the head and gently pulls it to the right shoulder. We're going to come back forward into our quadruped position for scapular circles. So here you're tapping the shoulders, bringing shoulder blades up and together around to the ears and apart again. We'll do 5 circles coming forward and then 5 going back. Right, after 5 circles in each direction, you're going to step your right foot and then your left foot back into a plank. Shoulders are over the hands, feet are hip width apart, hips are down and glutes are on. We're breathing into it. And then we're pressing back, hips come high for a down dog. You can step your feet or your hands in a little bit so that you can press your heels into the ground. And then you're lifting your right leg straight out behind you. Left heel presses into the ground. We're going to come forward, bringing your right knee to left elbow, tuck the chin around the back and hold it for a second. And then back up to a 3-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow, tuck the chin around the back and hold it. And up to a 3-legged dog. Then we're going to take the right foot, bring it outside of the right hand, long low lunge. Pressing your hips down into it. We're going to rotate into it with your right hand and away from it with your left hand. 5 rotations. Really thinking about moving through your shoulder blades. After 5 rotations, you're stepping back into a plank. And from your plank, pressing back to your down dog. Heels pressed to the ground. Thinking about pressing your nose through towards your knees. And lifting your left leg straight out behind you. Shifting forward, bringing left knee to right elbow, tuck the chin round the back and hover. And back up to a 3-legged dog. And then left knee to left elbow, tucking the chin round the back and hover. And up. And then we're going to bring our left foot outside of the left hand, long low lunge. Pressing the hips down into it, rotating into it, and away 5 times.
You can
After 5 rotations, we're going to step back to our plank. Holding this plank, we're breathing. And on your next exhale, you're going to slowly lower yourself just to the ground. Untucking the toes. And then extending the arms overhead. We're going to do a series of I's, Y's, and T's. We're pulsing through the shoulders with a neutral neck. Our hands are facing in with the thumbs pointed up. Pulsing up 10 times with those hands straight overhead. After 10 reps, we're going to widen up the hands into a Y position. Palms are still facing in, thumbs are still facing up. And we're pulsing up, moving through those shoulders 10 times. And then you're going to move your hands so that they're coming straight out from the shoulders. Thumbs still pointing up. We're pulling the shoulder blades together and then letting them separate. 10 times. After 10 pulses, you're going to leave your left hand extended straight out from the shoulder and pull your right arm in close. Taking your right foot, you're going to kick it up and over. Breathe into it. And then to your sides, right arm extends. Left foot kicks up and over. Alright. And that is it for your warm-up. Today we are working on our overhead press. And for today's variation, we're going to do a seated overhead press. We can do this with dumbbells, kettlebells, bands, jugs of water, dogs if they are cooperative. I'm going to be using a dumbbell. So we always have one side that is weaker than the other. I suggest starting with that side because we want to train both sides equally. So starting with your weaker side, we're sitting on the ground with our legs extended and we're sitting straight up. You can even sit up against something, like if you have a bench with a back that you can adjust straight up, or you can sit up against the wall. But starting with that weight at one shoulder, pressing straight up overhead until the elbow locks out, and then actively pulling it back down to the shoulder. We are going to be doing...
So if I'm using a band, do I just sit on the band?
Yeah, sit on the band. And yeah, feel it out. Because it's one of those things where it's like all of a sudden it is really hard. Yeah, so just sitting on the band and bringing it around to the other side. So we'll do 6 on one side and then 6 on the other, and then we're going to rest for a minute or two. If the weight that you're working with is really light, you can add a pause at the top, pausing for 2 seconds, maybe 3. You can also make it a tempo press. Think about going for 3 counts on the way up, and then 3 counts on the way down, like you're moving through quicksand. We're going to do this 5 times. Remember, breathe.
Baby, please, I'll take a hit or whatever you got. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Oh, you're phenomenal. Feel like a domino, fall on my knees. I am a melody, you are my galaxy, my sweet relief. You still like liquor to get me inspired, but you look so beautiful, my new supplier. I used to like smoking to stop all the thinking, but I found it different, but it's the World is a curse, it'll kill if you let it. I know they got pills that can help you forget it. They bottle it, call it medicine, but I don't do drugs. 'Cause I'm already high enough.
And we are resting, breathing,
You got me good.
checking in to see how it feels. My upper back, this is the second time I've done this today, and my upper back is really tight, so I'm gonna roll that
Yeah.
some more. Yeah. So while you're resting, you can do a little active recovery, rolling anything that's tight, stretching it out.
Don't try to give me cold water. I don't wanna sober up. I see our tomorrows. Oh, the stars were made for us. I'm already high enough. You got me good. I'm already high enough.
So we're gonna set up for our second set. If you have the ability to go up and wait, maybe you want to do that. Maybe you want to create some more tension on that band. Something that can be fun to do is to use a band and a weight.
I could try.
Good try. And so again, we're doing 6 reps on each side.
I think I need a lighter band if I'm going to do that.
Got it.
Have you got color in your cheeks? You ever get that feel that you can't shake, the type that sticks around like summer in your teeth? Out of some aces up your sleeve, have you no idea that you're in deep? I dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat
Well, that's hard.
until I fall.
Yes!
I'm surprised. It's harder on my right side than my left.
Yes, it is amazing the way that bands can change the resistance in ways that we don't anticipate.
Yeah, yeah.
Something real fun to try is a banded push-up. You put that band around your back.
Uh-huh.
It's really hard.
That's just good times right there.
So have you got the book? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it should. Simmer down and poker up. I'm sorry to interrupt.
So what are you looking forward to most on the trip?
I am looking forward to checking out Flathead Lake. I've never been there.
Yeah.
And it is not that far south from Glacier. So I'd like to check out Glacier Park. I'm not actually sure that that one's open. I have to double check it. And then I haven't been to Wyoming in 15 years. I haven't been out there since I moved here 15 years ago. So I'm really looking forward to the Grand Tetons.
Yeah.
Unless Jamie and I haven't gotten away together in a while, so this will be good. We're not even taking Freyja with us.
You know what?
We're not taking Freyja. She's gonna stay home. Eve's gonna come and house sit.
You will have ultimate freedom.
Yes. That's true. We have our
That's what's cool.
third set coming up here. We're gonna set up for steal ourselves. And I'm really looking forward to toasting marshmallows.
Oh, yes.
I have this whole thing about camping and marshmallows because I cannot otherwise have marshmallows around, or there won't be any. I'll just eat them all.
Yep. So are you camping most of the time?
We're camping the whole time.
Yep. That's pretty rad. Yeah, I've had a desire recently to go on any sort of road trip.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time.
You know what? It was funny because at first I was looking for some place to stay closer in, like maybe on Mount Hood or out at the coast. But my friend Ruby, she really sparked this in me when she was like, "Why do you come to Wisconsin?" Which I'm not gonna go to Wisconsin. But like when she said it, I was like, "Yeah, why don't I go to Wisconsin?"
Yeah.
If we had 2 weeks instead of one, then I would go to Wisconsin. I don't want to rush that much through Montana and through Wyoming to go to Wisconsin.
No, I mean, both those states are just gorgeous.
Yeah. The thing is, if we did go to Wisconsin, then we would like go one direction. We would go through Montana and South Dakota, and then the other direction we would go through Wyoming. So I do miss out on South Dakota, but that's okay.
Yeah. It's really just the Badlands that are interesting anyway. The rest is pretty flat. So.
The Badlands are awesome, though.
Yeah, they are.
Get that ball, Kevin. All right, and when you're ready, we're going to go into our fourth set here. Thanks for resting. We have just one more working set here.
Alright.
So looking at what we have coming up next, we have a floor press with an isometric glute bridge. So if you have a decline bench, you can use a decline bench press instead. I have no.
I mean, I could put the bench up on something, but I do not have a decline bench.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you can elevate the bench, elevate the bottom end of the bench with a 45-pound plate. That would do the job. It's also way less setup if you just want to do it on the ground with a glute bridge. So we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to be doing some floor rows. So we just need some floor space for that.
So is all the camping in national parks, or is it in? How do you know if they're open or not?
Well, I made reservations. So the Flathead parks are state parks, those campsites. And then the other sites we're going to are forestry department. And I checked their websites to see which ones are open.
Cool.
Well, and those ones are first come, first serve, and they're $5 a night.
Yeah.
Cannot beat that. And we're going midweek. So it should be fine. I say should be.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. We are also camping out of the back of my SUV, so it's not like we have a tent to set up.
That's cool. Yeah. A buddy of mine got one of those expando tents for the top of his truck.
Yeah.
He goes anywhere.
That's awesome. No, I just got an inflatable mattress that'll fit me back.
Nice. All the comforts of home.
Totally. Setting up for this last set here. Gonna finish strong. Awesome. All right, so up next we have 4 sets of between 8 and 12 reps. We are going to superset a banded floor press, or, well, a floor press. You can use a band if you have it. I'm actually probably going to just use my dumbbells. So we're laying back, feet are hip width apart and staying in our heels as we pop the glutes up, keeping those hips all the way up, squeezing the glutes. We're pressing straight up and then coming down until your triceps touch the ground. Between 8 and 15 reps. Frey's gonna help. And then laying back here. Laying back for your floor row. This is a small movement. You are going to also feel this in your abs, but you'll want to feel this in your mid-back as well. Arms are bent at 90 degrees. You're coming up onto those elbows, bringing your shoulder blades together and down, and then coming back down. So if you're not feeling this in your back that much, what I want you to do is to pause at the top. Hold it at the top for a couple of counts, really focusing on bringing those shoulder blades down and together. You can also do fewer reps there, because each one is going to take more time. So for both things,
how many reps on that one?
Between 8 and 12 of both movements. So we're going to start with this floor press. using dumbbells when you rock back to full extension, bringing your shoulder blades together, popping the hips up, and 8 to 12 reps.
Kevin was kind enough to drop a ball underneath my spine, so that was helpful at the end.
What a good dog! I can't even stand it. Freyja likes to just hover over me while I'm on the ground. Yeah. It would be almost ominous, except she has these goofy lip flaps. Like, what is this, huh? What is that? Alright. So we're just taking a short rest here. Another 20 seconds, and then we're going to go into our second set. So that was our second set. 2 more sets of this to go.
So we're going to meet on Friday?
We are going to meet on Friday. I have you on the calendar.
Okay.
I'll email you the Zoom link with your program.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So if because you had a trip planned to Europe, is that right?
We were going to, yeah, and then all this happened, and
Yeah.
I canceled my sabbatical, and that trip got canceled, so.
Oh, you canceled your sabbatical. Okay. When was your sabbatical meant to start?
July 1st.
Oh.
So would have been July 1st through October 1st. But given the uncertainty of the business world right now, it didn't seem an ideal time to cut and run. So.
away for 1 week, but with gyms opening on the 12th and then me going away on the 14th, I'm like, ooh.
No, you're picking the ideal time.
All right.
If things are gonna go wrong, it's not your fault.
You're right. You're right. Well, and looking at the timing of it, it looks like just when I come back is like, if things do go real south, it's going to happen right when I come back. All right. We're going to set up for this third set here. Set up at Freyja will let me. Yeah.
Such a small movement that's so hard.
I know. It's fine. Alright, we have just one more set here of this, and then we have a short circuit that we'll do a few times through to finish. This morning, walking Freyja, we met a dog that looks so much like her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, only a little bit bigger. He was a boy, and he had his whole tail.
Oh,
Very cute.
that's fun. Go get it. Get it.
And then I like to think I'm funny, because like they look like Freyja looks like could be, the step sister. So I was like, oh, that's a really good looking dog you have there. Her identical twin. Alright. We're gonna set up for this last set here. Go like it. Go like it. Yeah. That gets you there.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're going to finish up with this circuit. For this, we have a high pull. You can use a single dumbbell. You can use a barbell. You could also use a band for this. So I'm going to be using a kettlebell. A high pull is like an upright row, but explosive. It's like you're almost going to hop off of the ground with it. So starting with your weight, right in front of your thighs, hands are facing in. You're going to hinge at the hips, so pushing your hips back, you're slightly opening up your knees, pressing those knees out, and just bringing your hands down so they're right above your knees. Pressing through your feet, you're going to bring the hips forward, lead with the elbows on the way up and back down. So you're coming up on the toes like you're almost going to hop up for 5 reps. We then have a side plank transition, starting in a full plank with the shoulders over the hands. You're going to rotate into one side, coming back to center, and then switching sides. You're holding each side plank for a full breath. That center full plank, you're only holding long enough to transition. So we're hardly spending any time in that full plank at all. It's more on the sides. And then we have a rowing sit-up, starting laying flat with the hands under the chin. You're going to throw your hands forward as you pull the knees in, and then pull the elbows back and back down. That's 1, that's 2, or no, that's 2. It ends at the bottom. At the top, keep the elbows high. I think like I'm trying to elbow somebody in the face, not like I'm trying to elbow somebody in the gut. So elbows high for just 5 reps. We're going to do 5, 5, and 5, and we're going to do that 3 times through. Okay. We're starting with our high pull, loading the legs, and then pulling with the elbows. Side plank transitions. And then a rowing sit-up. Nice work, and then we rest.
Thanks, bud.
Right. We're setting up for our second set here. And when you're ready, going for it.
Why'd you only call me when you're high? Why'd you only call me when you're high? Somewhere darker, talking the same shite. I need a partner. Well, are you out tonight? It's harder and harder to get you to listen. More I get through the gears, incapable of making alright decisions and having bad ideas. Now it's 3 in the morning and I'm trying to change your mind. Left you multiple missed calls until my message you reply.
Ooh, those are hard.
Call me when you're high. Why'd you only call me when you're high? And I can see you wonder where I'm high.
legs work. We're gonna rest and then we're just gonna do this one more time.
You said you gotta be up in the morning, good early night. And you started to ball me, baby. Why'd you only call me when you're high?
And when you're ready, we're gonna start this third and final set.
Every day she sees a light fade away and passing by. What can she do? What can she do? Personally, hurry down. Once a girl, you fuck around. What can she do? What can she do? It's her life.
Great. There you go. Just 5 of these rowing sit-ups.